What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. You understand? Obviously, I'm on my ones right now. You get me? Apologies to the people as well. We tried to do the podcast on Zoom because Zar had some elf business to deal with in Survivor. So obviously he wasn't able to travel with me and Jets to West Virginia. So you get me? We tried a ting. And you get me, I don't think the internet exists over here, so you get me, because it's a mad thing, blood. If you ain't got Wi-Fi, it's dead, fam. And the amount of times we tried to film it and the Wi-Fi just kept cutting out, it kept logging me out of the Zoom. So you get me, apologies that there will be no podcast this week, but you get me, I'm bringing you that match preview. Aston Villa taking on Arsenal. Now, you get me, as we go into this game, Aston Villa currently sitting in 9th. We're currently sitting in 10th. They're 1 point ahead of us, but they have 2 games in hand. You understand? They have 2 games in hand. So you get me. If we want to finish above them, then we're going to have to win this game. Obviously, you get me. We're going to talk about the sorry. Who did we play, bruv, and get robbed against, bruv? Wolves, sorry. You get me? The Wolves game where we got robbed, you understand? Because my head is gone, bro. You understand? Like, it was a joke, bruv. You get me? We've seen that the Southampton red card has been rescinded. The sending off in the Man United game. But our game, you get me, blood? They've just left it and they've just said, yeah, Louise, it stands as it is. You get me? And you get me? I stand by what I said. These men are all corrupt. You get me? Fucked a lot of them. You understand? Absolute wallads. You get me? And it just shows, blood. You get me? That there's a favoritism. You get me? In the Premier League, and we don't get that. You understand? We never get the rub of the green. For me, David Luiz shouldn't have got sent off. For me, it weren't a penalty. You've seen there's no contact. It's an absolute fucking joke. It's a farce. And it's been happening for years. You understand? We've seen it happen for years. You get me? Ty always brings it up and people laugh, but you get me? He's talking the truth, blood. You get me? He's talking the absolute truth. But you get me? Obviously, Leno got sent off as well. You get me? So that's put man in a problem now. You get me? Because, you understand? Hopefully Matt Ryan plays, because Renarson, them man, they could even catch corona, blood. You understand? I do not want to see that brother starting, blood. You get me? And it's just funny how, you get me, where we're going to play Aston Villa and Leno's out and Martinez is going to be in the opposition goal, blood. You get me? Like you couldn't write this shit, bro. You know, you couldn't write this shit, Jets. You understand? It's just Arsenal to a T, blood. You get me? But as you can see, we are in West Virginia right now. We're in the Hollywood Casino in West Virginia. You get me? We're also by the racetrack. You understand? They have this beautiful racetrack. It looks pretty sick as well with like the snow in it as well. You get me? We got the American flag flying high. You understand? I feel like I'm in England, blood. You get me? Just kind of like this is kind of like Aintree. You get me? Grand National settings. You understand? Is it Aintree where they do the Grand National, or is it Ascot? I know it's one of them, blood, innit? I know it's one of them. But I feel like I'm at home, blood. You get me? It feels very nice here, blood. I feel lonely. I mean, me and Jets, we're a bit lonely, you understand? We ain't got Zar. You understand? Obviously, we're going to go to Zar now, and he's going to give you his thoughts.
Right. Arsenal versus Aston Villa preview. Sorry about that. We play Aston Villa tomorrow with the first game on Saturday. I'm excited for that. I think we're going to do well. But before we talk about that one, I'm going to rewind a little bit, talk about what happened midweek when we played Wolves. I thought we started very well. You know, the Saka chance, disallowed goals, the Pippen goal. We started very well. We're playing very, very well in that first half, controlling play. Partey was one of the standout performers too, along with Pepe. Yeah, we were doing bits until the David Luiz incident came about, the double jeopardy, where the Wolves guy kicked back and he hit Luiz's knee. That was judged as contact. He went down, penalty, all that jazz, everyone saw it, you know, the double jeopardy. He got a red card too. Personally, I don't think that should have been a red. I think that should have been a yellow and a penalty. I thought we'd gotten rid of the whole double jeopardy stuff, but hey, I guess it still does exist. But then we went to the FA to be like, hey, this is ridiculous. Can you lower the Can you lower the ban, the three-match ban? We took out case along with Southampton's Bednarik, I believe is how he pronounces his name, his whole incident with Tony Marshall. Pretty, I mean, they're different, but somewhat similar. He didn't really touch him, but Luis was touched by the other man, so I guess they're different in that case. His was overturned. Ours wasn't. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I honestly thought that was going to be overturned. I thought the double jeopardy punishment on the day of us losing that game was enough punishment for that. But I guess they chose, I don't know why they chose not to fucking overturn it, but yeah. And then the Leno one, I mean, the Leno one was just straight up stupid. But yeah, so we just ruined that game. I'm just so fucking mad at the referee. Craig Pawson was awful in that game. But anyway, on to Aston Villa. We play tomorrow. I'm excited for that. Just to go through my lineup, who I think should be in the team. So in Gates, I'm going to put Matt Ryan in there because, I mean, Leno's out because of his red card. Matt Ryan, his debut. Hopefully, I don't know if he's fit. I think he might be fit. Not sure on his fitness status, but yeah, if he's fit, Matt Ryan, debut over there. So Hector Bellerin, I'll keep him in as right back. Cedric too has been doing very well on the left. Our partner Rob Holding, and I'll go Gabriel. Go Gabriel this time with the two pivots. Keep him playing together. They're doing good. Xhaka and Partey. I would give Martin Odegaard a chance in this game. Rest Smith Rowe. So I'd start Martin Odegaard in the 10. Rest Smith Rowe. I'd keep Pepe going, keep his momentum going. He needs games. I think he's one of those players that feeds off games. So I'll play Pepe. Saka, I'd keep him in the team. And give Lacazette a rest, man. Lacazette has been getting his ankles and everything stomped in, holding up. He's been doing very good holding up play up front. I'd rest him for Aubameyang. And that's my lineup. With that lineup, I feel very confident. I think we should be able to win. Hopefully, it would be 2-1 to the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.
So obviously, you get me. You heard what Czar thought. You get me. I'm going to give you some stats as well. You understand? We still got them stats for your blood clot. You get me? Aston Villa haven't completed a league double over Arsenal since the first Premier League season in 1992/93 under Roy Atkinson, winning 1-0 in both games. You get me? We've seen this season that a lot of records have been broken. You get me? The wrong records as well. But you get me? Although we lost against Wolves, I saw a lot of, you get me, progression. You understand? Arteta, I believe he's turned the corner. I'm not a hater. You get me? I'm still, you get me? I think I'm on the fence now. You get me? I'm not Arteta out. I think I'm on the fence now. You get me? I think if I get a little bit more, then maybe, you get me, I might be back in. But he is doing really well. Big up Pepe as well, blood. You get me? Nico Ross, Clark Pepe. Before I give you the second stat, you understand? Taking absolute fucking souls, blood. Did you see what he done, blood? Double nutmeg business, blood. Yeah? He's about that life, cuz, you feel me? But the second stat I have for you lot is Arsenal haven't lost 3 league games in a row against Aston Villa since November 1993, when they lost their first 3 Premier League encounters with them. So, you get me? We obviously lost last season to them away 1-0. Aubameyang went to sleep on the corner. He was having a fucking little chat with Mings, blood. Maybe they were talking about a Dubai link up or something, you get me? Then they obviously beat us at the Emirates this season. And now they're going for 3 in a row, you get me? So hopefully we can put a stop to that. Arsenal have failed to score in their last 2 league matches against Aston Villa, managing just 2 shots on target across those games, both in their 3-0 defeat after earlier this season. So, you get me? We obviously lost 1-0 away last season, and then we got slapped up 3-0 at home. So we haven't even had a shot, blood. You get me? It's been a bit of a mad thing against Aston Villa since they come back into the Premier League. You understand? It's been a mad thing. Our form against them is appalling, blood. You get me? And they're on a good run of form. They got Grealish and their man there. It's going to be a tough game, blood. We're going to have to be at our best. And you get me? You got Leno missing. That is going to be a big handicap for us. You get me? 2 more stats for you lot. You get me? Aston Villa have lost 4 of their last 6 Premier League games, 2 wins, as many as they had in their previous 18 in the competition. 10 wins, 4 draws and 4 losses. And the last that I'm going to give for your clots is Arsenal lost their last match against Wolves, ending a 7-game unbeaten run for the Gunners in the Premier League, 5 wins and 2 draws. They last lost consecutive league games in November, December, a run of 3 which began with defeat to Wolves. So we went on that bad run in November and I started losing my head. And Barstool try do me dirty and do the Arteta out shirts and them thing there, blood. You get me? Jackie little pussy old you, blood. You understand? Fucking Tottenham prick. But you get me? The Wolves game started off that terrible run of form. You understand? But this time I think it's a bit different. I think we've picked up form. I think Arteta's picking the right lineups. You get me? The Wolves game, I had no problems with the lineup. You get me? Obviously disappointing not to see Gabriel start because he is back, and the only way he's going to get match fitness is if he plays. And you get me? He's not going to have a lot of opportunities to play. You get me? Because we're going deeper into the season where the games, you get me, they're getting more important. You understand? It's not like early in the season when you're in every competition and you can mix and blend and rare tear. Now we're getting down to the nitty gritty where we need man on their game. You get me? So you understand? I had no problem with the lineup. Speaking about the lineup, obviously Matt Ryan is in line to get his debut. Word on the corner is that he will be getting his debut. I think he's been trying to get his match fitness up, and he's got it up now. I think that's the reason why Renarson was on the bench against Wolves. Renarson did make 2 good saves, but then that pass, blood, you get me, when he kicked it out for a corner. You remember that, Jets? Like, it was fucking shocking, bro. You get me? So hopefully Matt Ryan starts. So for my lineup, I'd probably go. I'd go Matt Ryan in goal. Obviously Louise is suspended, so you'd have to go Bellerin, Holding, put Gabriel back into the team. Cedric, if Tierney's not back. I'd keep Xhaka and Partey in the midfield. I think they're building a partnership. I think they've done really well against Wolves in the first half. Obviously, second half, you're down to 10, then you're down to 9 men. You're going to get overrun in the midfield. It's understandable. The 3 I would go with, I'd keep Pepe in on that left-hand side. I think he does really better on the left-hand side. He's more effective on the left-hand side. Like I said to Zar, I prefer Saka on the right, blood. I want Saka to cut in. I think Pepe he can play better for me on the left-hand side. I prefer Saka on the right. So Pepe on the left, Saka on the right, Smith Rowe down the middle, and obviously Aubameyang's back. I'm going to go Lacazette. You understand? I'm going to go Lacazette. Obviously Abba's back, captain and whatnot, but you get me. He's been out, and in this run of form, that front 4, if you include Martinelli, have been the ones doing dirt. You get me? So I don't think we should change that. I think we should keep how it is. Prediction. It's a sticky one still. I'm not going to lie to you people. You get me? It's very sticky, blood. We've had 2 shots against them in 2 games, blood, in 180 minutes of football. And the 2 shots came in the last game, blood. So the last time we played at Villa Park, we didn't even get a fucking shot, blood. You get me? So hopefully we can get a shot. You understand? You know what? Confidence is there, blood. And the team should realise that we never lost because we got opened up and we got smoked. We lost because the referee's corrupt, blood. You understand? We were robbed in our last game, blood. So the confidence should still be there, blood. Players should still be confident. I'm going to go Arsenal 2-1. You get me? I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. Obviously, it's an early one on Saturday. You get me? I think it's 7:30 kickoff. So if it's 7:30 kickoff, we'll be going live from 7 a.m. You understand? If it's 7:15, we'll be going live at 6:45. We're going to do thumbnails and them thing there, so we'll let you lot know when we will be going live. But yeah, put your comments, you get me, about predictions, lineups, how you feel going into the game. How do you feel about the David Luiz red card not getting rescinded? How do you feel with the Southampton red card getting rescinded? How you feel about the referees, blood, in general? You get me? But big up everyone. You're done already. Me and Jets, we're going to go enjoy rough and rowdy. You understand? Until then, stay safe. Wash them fucking hands, blood.